showtime.
Bad boy entertainer. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. My team take hits and version online. Step for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. We out in the back of the rack. Resume a dance, right in the lap. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. My team take hits and version online. Step for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. On the back, 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 on the back. I'm a bad boy entertainer. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. Root boy originator. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. Alright, my DJ Kid's version online. Sit for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. Free out of the back to the black. Resume a dance, spot in the back. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. Alright, my DJ Kid's version online. Sit for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. Free out of the back to the black. Resume a dance, spot in the back. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. Dirty people now. Entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. My team take hits and version online. Step for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. Free out in the back of the rack. Resume a dance, right in the lap. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. Alright, my team take hits and version online. Step for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. On the back, 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 on I'm a bad boy entertainer. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Older root boy originator. originator. I'm a bad boy entertainer. Bad boy entertainer. Alright, my DJ Kid's a version online. Sit for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. Free out of the back to the black. Losing my tail, spine in my back. I'm a bad boy entertainer. On the root originator. Alright, my DJ Kid's a version online. Sit for the rhythm on the track. More time there's not on the back. Free out of the back to the black. Losing my tail, spine in my back. I'm a bad boy entertainer. On the root originator. Dirty people now.
It's showtime.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
What's up? You made it. Welcome, everyone. Welcome aboard. You found it. You found it. You found it. You found it. So, welcome. This is obviously the first episode, live, whatever, over here. Obviously, you guys that are in here right now know why we're over here. Just to get away from the true crime craziness. You know, it's getting a bit much, to be fair. It's driving me insane. I think it's driving quite a few other people insane. So I want to get away from that. I want to have some fun. I want to talk about stuff that's actually going on in the world and affecting us on a daily basis. Because there's a lot of shit going on. I mean, going forward, we've got some of you people here will appreciate the inauguration coming up. I'm going to try and live stream as much as I can, but I'm also going to try and follow people that are live streaming on Twitter that are actually Twitter and TikTok. Try and find people that are actually there and filming and crowds and stuff. Because last time on the when the January 6th thing happened, I was watching people live streaming that. Hey, Albert, you have just found it like everyone else, my friend. This is the first one. Just started it. This is going to be my non-true crime channel. I mean, obviously, we might talk about some crimes, but this is definitely not that. So, yeah, the January 6th stuff that all kicked off last time, I watched a lot of live streams and stuff. I saw people being shot. I saw everything. So I'm going to be watching that, obviously, with the inauguration and stuff this year. So I'm going to share that over here. We'll watch it. We'll see what goes on, see if anything happens. I mean, I'm fairly sure something's going to happen. Definitely, Albert, anytime. I did say earlier, I don't know if you could have heard me or not, but I want to catch up with you. I want to have a private chat with you. I don't know whether keep meaning to hit you up on Facebook, but definitely need to have a chat with you. So yeah, we'll do the inauguration stuff. We'll follow what's going on TikTok and Twitter, and obviously with whatever the mainstream are trying to sell us over there. And we'll keep an eye on stuff that, happens beforehand. Obviously, there's been a few things going down in there with ISIS making a comeback, persuading a lot of ex-forces people, it seems, to commit acts of terrorism around America at the moment, which is very bizarre to me. That why it's military, why ex-military? What happened to them? Did they get sort of brainwashed while they were over in Afghan and stuff, or did they legit while they were over there? This is going to get me some hate, but did some of these people actually believe that America and American troops should be over there killing innocent people? Not just America, other troops. But I'm just saying, maybe that's why I don't know. I really don't know. It's confusing to me. But we will dig into all of that and have a look at that over the next couple of weeks for sure. Going to try and do, at least a couple of hours on this channel a day. I don't know whether that's just going to involve me popping on for like half-hour segments while we look at something, or like hour segments and then a few videos. I don't know, but I want to put more effort into this and build it up, and be a bit more free to talk about like the stuff I want to talk about that I can't talk about on the other channel. So obviously right now there's no mods in here. Reason why I just didn't automatically mod all my mods from my other channel is, again, I didn't know who would want to come over here. Nobody's forced to come over here from there, so I don't expect you to. I just want people to be here that want to listen. Chat rules will be pretty much the same. Just don't be a dick, basically. It's that simple, isn't it? Just don't attack people and don't be a dick. That's Fitzgerald. You could do that to us. I mean, you can force people to come over. But I will push and try and sell this channel more so. And it will be the same with the true crime channel, but it, like I said to you before, it will be cleaner. Just don't want to be talking our own nonsense over there because it divides people. So I want to try and get away from that. And then just, like I said, we just report on what's actually going on. And then over here, we'll talk about everything else. So yeah, mods, like I said, just didn't automatically mod people because I didn't know if you want to come over here or not. But if any of you guys want to be a mod over here, just let me know. More than happy to have some new mods over here. If other people want to be a mod, just drop me an email. It's the same email. It's dinky.imo@gmail.com. I don't know if I can. It's over here at the moment. I haven't done any like banners or any of that kind of crap. Just haven't had a chance yet. Let's show my name up there. It's weird. You need to see it's weird because I haven't set orientation settings are disabled. I don't even know what that means. I can't change that. Okay. I get it. Okay. Why doesn't it display my name? Strange. Say my name. Why won't it show? Weird. Let's show my name. Okay. No, that's my name. There we go. Right. So yeah, if you want to be a mod over here, guys, just email me. Let me know. But like I said, just bear in mind, like, it will probably be a bit more offensive over here and a little bit more will go. So if you can't handle that, then if you take offense easily, it probably won't be a good idea because I just want to be able to speak my mind without worrying about what I say. As you guys know, I'm honest to a fault and I like to keep it that way. And it's hard sometimes over there to hold back what I really want to say. So yeah, let me know, guys. I'm going to start off as well. So this will, I think this will set the tone and give me a little feeler to, one, how much you guys can understand sarcasm. 2, how much English humor you can understand. And 3, the kind of humor that used to be funny, but now you're not allowed to laugh at, which I always find freaking confusing. Because I grew up, I'm a 50-year-old man. I grew up watching, you know, comedians like the one I'm about to play in a minute. And it was hilarious to us. But now I'm sort of told I'm not allowed to laugh at this sort of stuff anymore because it's offensive. So basically what you're saying is my whole childhood was offensive and I should never have laughed at anything. So that's basically what it is. So yeah. So this will feel out whether you find this funny, offensive, or what, and it will interest me to know why. Because it's just humor, guys. So let's have a little watch. And I know, where is she? Cara Willis. She'll know this comedian very well. So Scott. Scott will know this one. I mean, these comedians were legends to us when we were growing up. It's not Bill Hicks, crikey. This is British comedians, Angel D. Bill Hicks was a legend.
June 1933. Rare early footage provides new insights into the true nature of Hitler and his inner circle.
Ho, Hitler!
Himmler, Goebbels, hi-oh!
Hi-oh!
So, tell me about the party then. How's it going?
Well, now, we thought, Nuremberg. Great columns of lights pointing straight up into the sky.
Moist grouchy, Angel. I haven't been taking my meds.
In the breeze.
Lots of Wagner, remember?
What do you think?
Oh, I like it.
Not too camp.
No. No, who are we going to...
Well, how about 100,000 big butch blonde boys with sticky out chests and washboard tummies?
Well, we can get march up and down, you know, great big boots.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? I like it.
What?
I said nobody watches this shit sober.
Dude, this was like, I grew up on it.
I promise you.
We used to go to school like the next day. Like, you know, we would all laugh at this shit. You sound awful, dude. If you drop your phone down and toilet.
Yeah, you sound terrible too, bro.
What do you mean? I don't sound like I just dropped my phone down and toilet.
I'm sorry, I have my headphones in.
There you go.
Is that better?
That's better. Sounded like it sounded like you put your phone in the toilet or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is.
Hold on, I gotta fucking change this shit to fucking, because I can't hear you now. This is fucked. Say something.
Huh?
Do I sound okay?
Sound alright to me now, yeah.
Okay.
If I need to adjust you or anything over there.
Well, you sound better to me now, so let's make sure I sound all right. Yeah, I have my fucking. I'm telling you, these wireless headphones are banging for the sound, but not really.
Hello. Hello.
The fuck is going on?
I'm just messing with your settings.
Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I just set your volume over here a bit.
Willie sounded like he was in a tunnel. Yeah, I know. Trust me, Temu headphones are good for sound, not for fucking talking. No way.
Just finished watching. See, even the title of this sketch.
By the way, I just want to tell you.
Yeah.
I just bought a katana.
Oh, you just bought one.
Yeah.
Katana.
I bought a katana.
I'm like, look at the old cross. And when all the big butch blonde boys goose past, I could go, oof, you big blonde boy. What do you think?
Like it.
Not too camp.
No, not the way you do it.
And I thought, behind the podium, we could have a great big special Nazi flag.
Oh, I've had a thought for the flag. Shoot me down in flames if you don't like it.
No, go on.
Well, I thought black and white on a red background, sort of.
Oh, I do like it.
What the
Okay.
fuck, dude?
No.
Ooh, do you fancy a brew?
This
Oh,
is why they took y'all guns.
Here, I like
You're all
your
distracted
book.
by anything.
Oh, did you go, balls?
Oh, it's mad.
What? You written a book?
Yeah, it's like.
Yo, I just sent you a picture of it. Let me know what you think.
It's called I'm Cam.
I like it.
Don't think it's a bit camp.
No, but it is
Am I,
mad.
am I too loud?
Me all over. I'm mad.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Military.
Meter.
I need cards
Have you still figured out her name yet?
Yeah, meter.
How do you say it?
Meter.
That's it?
Yeah.
Mita? All that fucking AKUYE for Mita?
Yeah, just meter.
I'm a little too loud. All right, let me turn myself down. Remember, I didn't do this, guys. Fucking
June 1933.
Dinky messed my settings. No, you said you messed my settings, so fuck
I
off.
just turned you up a little bit. That was all.
Fuck off.
And obviously
Do I sound right now?
now you sound really quiet, but that's not bad.
Oh my fuck.
Am I quiet? Oh my god, now it's saying
No,
I'm
you're,
quiet.
no, you're loud as shit. You're bursting my eardrums.
I've just turned myself up. I mean, I'm quiet anyway. And I have turned I've got the volume up on
Did I
the.
tell you what happened last night?
No.
Dude, I ate 2 cans of I had a very deep conversation with Miss Potts about this morning because I thought I was gonna die. I had 2 cans it's not funny. I had 2 cans of Campbell's tomato soup last night, and I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning and I thought my insides were gonna burst out of my stomach and I was gonna have to go to the hospital.
Why?
I couldn't walk. I was praying.
Are you sure it was like, what the hell?
I was praying.
What, from tomato soup? I mean, what?
I had tomato soup and 3 pieces of fresh bread, and I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was praying that I didn't die.
But it was the bread, dude.
Dude, I gotta look into
bread. Was it like white bread? Like white bread?
Is tomato soup made out of milk? Do you know?
No, it's made out of tomatoes.
I know it's tomatoes, jackass, but there has to be other ingredients in it.
Well, yeah, tomatoes, isn't it? They just make it out of tomatoes, and there might be a bit of cream in there or something, I guess. But
Dude, I have no. Were you backed up, Meg? You have no idea. I had a towel. I don't want to get graphic here, but it was so bad. I had a towel in my face just so I could breathe. I had to put a towel in my face just so I could smell the content of the towel rather than what the fuck was around me. Yes, I told you I was praying.
That's bad, dude. What happened?
No shit. I will never eat tomato fucking soup again, ever, no matter how great fucking it sounds or anything, bro. It fucking destroyed me last night.
It's more likely to be the bread.
Gluten intolerance. It must be something, Bunny, because
see, that's what I'm saying. It's
I haven't
probably
felt like that in a while.
You've got issues with your like.
My stomach might be fucked.
I think you're gluten intolerant.
But every time I eat something, I feel.
It's always dairy or.
But if I eat like steak, right? But but here's the thing, dude.
Lactose thing.
If I eat like steak and a baked potato, right, I'll feel fine. But I ate tomato soup and I fucking woke up at 5 a.m. and I thought that fucking my life was over.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just I've been there a few times myself where I've literally.
If I was closer,
I would pray for it to be over, not to like.
If I was closer, I would have called 911. Swear to God, dude. Like I thought, fucking, I was gonna die.
I mean that's bad.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking weird. I don't know what they put in that shit, but nobody touched any kind of.
Where did
They
you
made
get it?
stupid pure chemicals and sugar. Yeah, it's
Where
something.
did you get it from, Willie?
It's just Campbell's, man.
You know, I mean, no. Where did you?
It expires.
You had it long.
It expires in 2026, so it has nothing to do with expiration date. It's just I don't know what the fuck happened. Like it felt, dude. Imagine somebody twisting your fucking insides, and you're just sitting there like taking it.
I've been there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's like out of nowhere, and I fell asleep at 2 a.m. So I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was like falling asleep while I'm dying, praying. Like, oh, it was such a bad feeling, dude. I don't know. I was like, wow, I'm not in control of my body right now. It was a terrible feeling.
Must be horrible as well. Like, be careful not to wake your daughter up. Yeah, I'd still like.
Oh no, well, no, I was in. No, I have my own.
I was just
bathroom.
thinking to myself, actually, I might have some tomato soup in the cupboard. I'm just thinking, yeah.
Well, I have my own bathroom in my bedroom, so I was screaming in the towel. I coughed and I fucking laid an egg. I swear to God, dude, it was great. I fucking like sneezed or coughed, stuff like that. And fucking, it was like boom.
Sounds like a Diddy fucking party trick.
Why? I was fucking dropping a deuce, not fucking at a party. Listen, everybody's been there. I'm not saying anything fucking, nobody's been through, but it's just tomato soup, man. I never would have thought it'd be that to take me down.
I didn't see that. They already are doing that.
Everybody be careful with tomato soup.
Was it
the golden egg? I don't know, but it was fucking.
It didn't look.
It was some kind of egg.
Yeah,
it was a bad egg.
They already are producing insects for meat, aren't they? Like
what?
They're trying to make people eat insects. Yeah.
That's what you say, Angel. Isn't that what you guys say down there, down under?
What? Dropping a deuce.
Dropping a deuce. I'm taking a deuce.
They say, "Gotta go to the dunning, mate. Gotta go to the dunning, mate."
What do you say?
That's what they say over there. They call it a dunny.
Really?
Gotta go to the dunning, mate. Yeah, we just say toilet. We call it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're English.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad and fucking his baseball buddy always said fucking dropping a deuce, so I just picked it up. I don't know. Listen,
my dad always said he was going to the library.
Yeah, dude. All my verbiage and talk and shit like that all came from growing up around fucking old ass motherfuckers that played baseball and drank after the game.
Yeah. So this is. Do you want to see? Do you know who the British Prime Minister is, Willie?
No.
It's a dude called.
I know who you're. No, you guys have because you guys have fucking two different things, and I don't understand what you guys are fucking doing.
Prime Minister, who's basically similar to your president.
Okay, so then what's your queen or king? Similar to our fucking.
He's the ruler.
Speaker.
Like
ruler of who? What if he don't like the fucking prime minister?
He can get rid of the prime minister. He can call for an election.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
So he should as well.
But that's kind of like a dictatorship.
He's like, yeah, exactly, Scott. Like the king is like the boss. The king is like, but the problem is like, even our king now is like, I've got to admit, he's doing a better job than I thought he was because he's always been quite woke.
Listen, as long as it's not Rufus, fucking that guy was making some bad decisions. Because Rufus, fucking, as much as I liked his hair, Rufus was just terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Where's Rufus now?
Whoa, you had an anaphylactic shock with those symptoms. So, like, anaphylactic shocks. Nothing says she had an anaphylactic shock with those symptoms. Anaphylactic shock's like what you get if you eat a peanut and you're allergic to it, isn't it?
No. What happened to Rufus? Where is he? Did he get some kind of position like somewhere else in a cabinet or something?
Who's Rufus? Are you talking about
the guy whose hair I like, but he's a fucking idiot.
Boris, you mean?
Boris, I'm sorry.
Boris
another stupid ass name. Yeah.
He's a fucking laughing stock. That's what he is. He's not involved. He's a different party, so he's a conservatives. Our Labour Party is in now. These people are supposed to be like equal opportunities and All of that.
What's the most common name in the UK?
Dave.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just made that up. I mean, the reason why I say that is because my whole life, I've always called people Dave. I can't remember their name. Even if it's women, and I would say, like, if I can't remember your name, I'm just going to call you Dave. So I call a lot of people Dave. My Wi-Fi is called Dave. So, like, if my neighbours were to search my Wi-Fi, it just comes up with Dave. Yeah, I think my phone is Dave as well. I've just called a lot of things Dave.
I wonder what the most common name is here. For a chick, it has to be like Brittany or Jessica.
I don't know what are good old sort of traditional American names. You know what I mean? What's a standout American name?
For a chick or a dude?
Yeah, that's right, Scott. It's about as American.
Hold on a second. Do you know it's legal to name your child Muhammad, but it's illegal to name your child the Messiah?
Dude, if you
can't name your child Messiah.
If you call your child Muhammad, then like nobody will ever be allowed to draw a picture of your child.
But there's a million fucking Muhammad. I mean, but you can't call your child. I think you can't call your child Messiah.
I don't know. You can call you.
Can somebody maybe fact check that so I'm not looking like an idiot? But I'm pretty sure you can't name your child Messiah because
different cultures. I mean, look in South America and that the name Jesus is still very common, isn't it? Jesus, or whatever they call it.
Well, Jesus is
Jesus, but it's Jesus. They spell it Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
why would you want to? I don't know. People name their fucking child X1A1016. So what the fuck? I mean, we're in crazy times.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. It's just easy, isn't it? If you've got a name in your head that's easy to remember, like Steve.
Well, but see,
you call a boy and a girl Steve. So
my daughter's mother tried to name my daughter an African American fucking child's name, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Like what? Shaniqua?
And she was like, no. And I'm like, and then I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'll ponder it. And then a viral video came out where they were stomped. It was three. Again, I'm not, obviously, I'm not racist, but it was three African-American girls stomping at a white girl. And she screamed to her friend, and her name was Aaliyah. And I'm like, see, Aaliyah is not a fucking white name. So that's what I said. I said, I'll go with Leah because Avagalia is a Greek name. Avagalia. Mm-hmm. So Leah is short for Avagalia, which is Greek.
I thought it was like Leia, as in Princess Leia. I thought that's what.
Yeah, I looked at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Me too. I can't do memberships or anything over here.
I saw that awful. See, Miss Girl, like I said, I never, Miss Girl decided I saw that awful. I don't lie. See that? I never tell a fib. When I say something, it's from something I went through or saw or did. I'll just, I'll never say something where you'll have to research me and be like, oh, Willie Law. No. Like, that's the truth.
Yeah.
They were stomping around and she was like, get her, Aaliyah. And I'm like, see? We're not naming her fucking Aaliyah.
But yeah, me too. I can't do memberships or any of that stuff until
Tina, I spell it L-I-A. Yeah, I spell it L-I-A. That's the Greek way. But everybody's like, oh, that's a weird way to spell. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So anyway, look, I'll play this video quickly in a minute to just show you who our Prime Minister is. Yeah, I know. I did think that, me too, and I'm like in fear of repeating myself over and over again, which I hate doing, especially when it comes to like money stuff. But yeah, I can't, there won't be any memberships or anything until obviously I get over 1,000 subs over here, if I do. Because you've got to have 1,000 subs, and then you've got to make a stupid video, and then you've got to do all that stuff. So I didn't boot when he just dropped off. I don't want that. That is a weird name, Scott. Original. Did you get that from one of Prince's symbols or something? Did you just call your son Original? I like it. Original gangster.
Now that we're on your private channel, I don't mind showing a picture of my daughter.
That's a really nice picture. That
Yeah, right.
I saw that on Facebook the other day. It's a really nice picture. That.
That's right. I had So was that your other profile?
Which? Yeah,
well, you have two profiles on.
Yeah, well, you've got my private one, haven't you? And you've got the one for the channel.
Yeah.
So you've got my personal one.
Bring me and you up on screen. So. I want what's her name to see my daughter. I've been talking.
I'm not going on screen. I look like shit.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
I could put you. Do I make you?
No, I thought well, no, just like if me and you were just talking right now in no video. It's just me. Like say it was just me and you on the fucking.
So that's pretty funny, actually. Thanks, Angel. Just sent me
the original.
Angel just sent me this. Mohammed overtakes Noah as most popular boy's name. There you go.
Mom is most in the world.
Mohammed is now more popular than Noah. But Noah had an ark. What did Mohammed have? He had a mountain, didn't he? Anyway, let's watch this. So this is our Prime Minister, Sir Keir. He's a Sir as well. He's been knighted. Sir Keir Starmer. Ready?
This video is fiction.
This is a piss take, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I have a big announcement. I stand before you today, not just as your Prime Minister, but as a man who has finally accepted the fact that I am indeed a very big wanker. One of the biggest wankers, in fact.
Right.
This may come as a surprise to some of you, but I am also a dreadful knobhead. That's right, old chaps. I'm a gormless pillock, a daft tosser, and I have a face that would frighten a police horse. I am one of the most unpopular prime ministers in history, and my approval rating is lower than a man's trousers at a P. Diddy party. I look like a bloody plonker. I sound like a dislikable turd cutter.
I've got to say, right, the person that made this has given themselves away as an Aussie. Like, if you listen to what they say, and they're not English words, they're Australian words. It's quite funny.
I'm an imbecile, a nincompoop, a halfwit, a fool, a dullard, a simpleton, a dolt, a dope, a nitwit, a dimwit, an ignoramus, a cretin, a dunce, a cod, and a certifiable moron. I am an over-emotional, unseasoned cabbage. Now, with that being said, I have heard all of your complaints about the terrible job I have been doing as Prime Minister, and I will continue to ignore every one of your criticisms. Right then, I'm off to do some more damage to this country. So, thank you. Cheerio. Bye for now. Yes, I'm very happy that I came out and admitted to the world that I'm such a huge wanker. It is such a relief.
That's funny.
It is funny. But yeah, it's basically what everybody in this country thinks of our Prime Minister. He is a complete wanker. It's like he's destroying this country.
So if you close down that window, right? Say you close down that window, what happens?
What if I stop sharing?
Yeah.
With me?
Oh, okay. So it doesn't bring you up anymore.
Well,
that's weird.
There you go, like that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. There you go. There's Willie, his Christmas tree, and his daughter.
That's my daughter. See how tall she is, dude? For fucking 8 years old? She just turned 8.
Yeah, but
what the fuck?
Like, you're only 5'3", though, aren't you?
No, I'm fucking 6 foot. 5'3".
You're Mitch.
It's fucking crazy, man. Like, I don't understand. It seems like every day she grows. It's fucking with me.
Yeah, but that's what kids tend to do. Like, grow.
Yeah, but she's the tallest kid in her fucking, like, almost in her grade.
I found, like, so I've been saving some real random shit so that we can play it on this channel. There's some, that's how my mind works. And I don't even know how I find this shit either. It just like appears in my timeline or.
He's gonna be taller than me, Tina. I swear to God.
If you wanted to fuck around, I'd love to help you find out. Oh, you're about to find out. If you wanted to fuck around, I'd love to help you find out. No, get knocked out. Walking down the street, some assholes glued to his phone. Head so far.
What the fuck?
Where he's going. Don't get knocked out. Slams right into me. Not a single damn word. I think, motherfucker, you got.
Who's here?
Then some douche on a bike flies through a red light, flips me off like he wants to fight. I step off the
Thank
curb.
you.
I'm burning inside, ready to go. If you wanted to fuck around, I'd love to help you find out.
That's what he said it is, right? Mataki?
If you wanted to fuck.
It's what?
It's Mataki, he said, right? Mataku.
Meter.
Oh, Mita.
Just say
Then
meter.
what? So the K-U-Y-E doesn't matter?
But you don't. Well, it does matter, but
No, it doesn't fucking matter.
it does matter, and I'm sure it does matter greatly to me. But
Yeah, it
she
matters
said-
to her, but in the pronunciation.
But she said we can call her meter because I can't pronounce that no
Oh.
more than you
Oh,
can.
okay,
And
so
I
it's
feel
not-
bad. But if she
Oh,
were
okay.
to, if I was to hear her pronounce it, I'm sure I would be able
But
to.
I think I got it right. I mean, you're like, oh no, it's me.
I'd love to help you find out.
Fuck you.
At the coffee shop, some chick cut the line with a grin.
Is it?
Acting like they're special. Think again, my friend. I clear
We
my
will.
throat,
Mita.
give him a deadly glare. You go back like what? I say, don't you fucking dare. Please fuck around. Please, please.
If me and Dinky say we're gay, nobody can ever make fun of us again. Or we'll
Oh, can you
fucking
imagine? Yeah,
get
you would, 'cause
banned.
it just. I mean, one of us. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we'd be like biracial as well, wouldn't we? Because like you could just say you're Greek and I'm British.
What?
So they couldn't really get us on anything, could they? Like race, sexuality.
Oh, dude, we'd be fucking invincible.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Please, please. If you wanted to fuck around, I'd love to help you find out. Oh, you want to find out? If you wanted to fuck around, I'd love to help you find out.
Told you, dude. I don't know where this shit comes from, but it just appears in my timeline, and I'm like,
Dude,
it's
there's
always when
shit.
I'm really stoned. Isn't this one?
It's a beautiful night here.
This one's
at
called
the
Lot
truck
Lizards, Trucks, and Meth.
I just got done
You
delivering.
know what I fall asleep to every night?
So I look around the parking lot to find me a whore to get down.
I fall asleep to fucking
Take her back to the semi
50 and
truck.
60-year-olds meeting up with 12-year-olds for sex.
I
No.
know these lot
Oh, I
lizards.
fall asleep to that shit, bro. I love watching these fuckers go down. I wish I could do that myself, but I'd crack them in the fucking head.
And bless me like the Pope. But first we smoke a bowl of meth so we can fuck.
I was correct. Thank you,
Telling
Mita.
Smoking meth and sex will make you bust for huge
Telling
nuts.
that meter.
Nothing is more American than lot lizards, truckers,
Yo,
and
Twiz, you want to hear something crazy?
meth.
I love that. Dude, nothing is more American than lot lizards, truckers, and meth.
Damn, yeah, that's true.
And country music.
Delivering loads and fucking lot lizards, I swear is the best. She
Twiz,
might be
I downloaded,
missing teeth, but the
Red Dead
smile is
Redemption
full
on
of
fucking
beauty.
Nintendo Switch.
Delivering these loads on time and busting knots is a
It
part
wasn't
of my
cheap.
duty.
But I heard it's worth it.
This whole love's too hot, babe, while I love to smoke my ice. The way this D is inside her while high on the meth makes her feel nice.
What is going on here?
So just random, dude. Yeah, it's just meth pipe.
Funny, bro. If I could video me going to the fucking gas station right now and they'd have meth pipes for sale.
I know you told me. I think it's so random.
Crazy, bro.
Made me bust.
So yeah,
Red Dead 2, but haven't played it yet. Yeah, they don't have Red Dead 2 for Nintendo, but they came out with a Red Dead for Nintendo, and it's fucking crazy, bro.
My dad's really, really good at that game. He used to be Red Dead Redemption before he got too shaky with his
What is it?
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
When that game first came out, dude, my dad on PlayStation.
Yeah.
He totally unlocked everything. He was like going around riding a fucking golden donkey.
Fucking everybody up, right?
Shooting people from 20 miles away.
Dude, what's crazy is they came out with it on, they came out with the first one on a handheld device, it's called a Nintendo Switch.
I need cards so I can make notes.
And you can play it fucking like wherever you're at and shit. And my daughter has a Nintendo, and my sister got me a gift card it was a weird ass gift card where you have to use it for like online shit. So I decided to use it for a game, and I got 50% off the game, and it was like $17 for the fucking game. And dude, you could literally you could rope a fucking chick around her ankles or a dude around his ankles and drag him with a fucking horse and then throw him into an alligator and watch him get eaten. It's fucking crazy.
I know, dude. I sat and watched my dad play. I can't play games like that where you can just wander around. I could never play like the GTA games because I get distracted too easy, dude. It's like I worked out in GTA, right? There was a mission where you had to go and get this bazooka and then go into an airport and blow up a helicopter, somebody trying to get away. And I worked out, you go and get that bazooka, run past the airport, you're on a beach, and there's people sunbathing. If you shoot their asses with that bazooka, they literally fly off into the distance. It's funny. That's what you're talking about. Distracted. I do shit like that, and I'm like, I'll blow that.
You're talking about Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I'll blow that shit up, and then I'll go and.
Yeah, it was between it was between that and Red Dead, but then I saw that there's a trilogy that they came out with on the Nintendo, but it's not. It's like glitchy. You know what I mean? It's not as like smooth as Red Dead, so I decided to go with fucking. So I'm gonna start fucking shit up. I haven't started it. I just bought it like a couple days ago. I haven't even started it yet. I'm excited. Yeah, I know Twiz knows fucking video game, so I want to let him know.
I did think about getting a new Call of Duty, but it's like
I've been thinking about getting a PS5, but I know I'm gonna play it like once, never play it again. I just know it.
I bought a new Xbox 2 years ago. I think I plugged it in twice. Played the latest Call of Duty. Then I bought it to play that Call of Duty. Played that Call of Duty. It pisses me off now because you buy the game and then within a month or two you have to buy loads of other shit.
Yeah, there's like fucking downloadable. Yeah, like 10 other maps you can't play unless it's stupid.
And then I'm like, I'm not playing this anymore, and I get pissed off.
That's why I bought Red Dead.
And
that's why I bought Red Dead, because it's more like story mode, you know.
Yeah,
it's the first game I've seen where people like are interested in like the story, because it's the rest of it's like you're saying, you have to fucking buy weird shit.
Yeah, so I can never follow the story like GTA. I could never do what it wanted me to do, and I end up spending hours just doing random shit and never accomplishing anything.
Oh yeah, but I like that. I mean, when I was younger, I used to fucking just love fucking shit up and running from the cops.
There's another game I can't remember what it's called now, but it's basically like
Twiz. Is there cops at Red Dead Redemption? What'd you say?
So there's another game out there like that, but it's literally like multiple planets. So it's not just even like one landscape, dude. There's like you can get in a ship and fly off to another planet.
I've never been, just for some reason, I've never been big on something. I've never been big on unrealistic games. For some reason, I don't know why. Like Halo and all that shit. I just never.
Halo was good.
I try to get into, but I don't know why.
Halo was pretty good.
I'd rather play like a World War II fucking game where you're in the trenches with like a fucking moist nugget fucking trying to get at, like, you know, to me that's cool.
Yeah, I did play OG Doom. That was, I used to play that on the original PlayStation.
I've never played, you never played Red Dead? What the fuck, Twiz?
That was scary as fuck, the original Doom. The noises when you were like going through the place. That's all you could hear. Like, screaming and like the heavy breathing.
They have Doom for a Nintendo Switch. It's actually like the #2 game, but fucking, I'll be scared as fuck playing that shit, bro. I'm buying that.
But watch this. This is This is funny.
I need cards so I can make notes for our vacation blog. Hello, how are you today?
Hello, how are you?
What a great day, huh?
Hello.
And I need scotch tape for my bifocals.
I think they call it cello tape.
Cello tape. All right, cello tape. Cello tape. Where's the cello tape? Oh, see, can you see the cello tape? Oh, it's right in front of my nose. Oh, peekaboo. Look who we got in here.
Who's hiding in there with the pretty eyes?
I bet it's not just your eyes that are pretty, am I right?
Oh, Ron, you're frightening her.
Oh, I'm just a nuisance.
What's your name, honey?
Amina.
Amina, what a pretty name for a very pretty pair of eyes. I'm Ronald, this is Pammy, and we are from Badiddly Boing Odo Idaho.
Amina, honey, would you mind if I got a picture of you with Ron?
You wouldn't, would you, honey?
Oh, wait a minute.
All righty.
Okay, smile. Amina, honey, are you smiling? I guess you are. Okay.
Aren't we a handsome couple?
Oh, you can have them. Say, Amina, honey, you know, I sure could use one of these things first thing in the morning. I look all right.
Oh, don't listen to Pammy, Amina. She looks as good in a birthday suit today as the day I married her. Almost. Say, Amina, last fall we vacationed in Egypt and we made a whole bunch of friends who look just like you. Would you like to see their pictures?
Sure you would.
Sure you would.
Okay, this is Aisha.
Isn't she probably pretty?
This is Afifa.
Isn't she probably pretty?
This is Rahon.
What a guy.
This is Patina.
Isn't she probably pretty?
This is Farida.
Isn't she probably pretty?
This is Hassan.
What a guy.
This is
Isn't
Jamila.
she probably pretty?
This is Jamira.
Isn't she probably pretty? What a guy.
This is
Isn't she
Selena.
probably pretty?
This is
Isn't she
Akita.
probably pretty?
This is Salma.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Say, Amir, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
It sure hasn't. If you are ever in Badiddly Boy, Odo, Idaho, you sure come see us. Okay,
Oh,
that's
you
us.
must come stay, Amir.
Honey, would they let you into our country?
Ah, sure they would, honey. I tell you something, I'd like to be the immigration guy who has to frisk you.
Well, let's get you out of
Oh,
here.
she's not scared of me. I'm decomposing.
Nina, nice meeting you.
So
What the fuck?
that's an English comedian, Harry Enfield, taking the piss. See, people are going to think that basically they're taking the piss out of Muslims, but what he's actually doing really is taking the piss out of Americans. But people just like, now you can't. This is what I'm saying. This is stuff I grew up. It was funny like 20 years ago. It's still funny to me because it was funny to me back then. I don't mean I want to kill Muslims or whatever, or I hate like any of that stuff. It's humor, it's comedy, it's funny.
Yeah.
Harry Enfield is about as British as you get as well. I thought his American was quite good.
Fuck.
Idaho. Like this stream is gonna get like, it probably won't be available after this because I'm playing all this shit. But I just thought like I wanted to start off the first one over here with like probably playing some of the worst stuff that I've saved, just so that we can
Yeah, I'll give this shit.
so people will have a bit of an idea of what to expect over here.
I do gotta fucking knock down a little bit though.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go for long up here, probably like another half hour.
Like I said, my daughter goes back to school after fucking 2 weeks off, dude.
There's something
Yeah, they're back in the fucking routine.
somebody's going live at one something. I can't remember who it was, but I wanted to watch them. I can't remember. I could private it, but then nobody can watch it.
1 year time. I got you.
If it gets like, you know, if they say it's got to come down or copyright.
You weren't monetized.
It's not monetized now.
Yeah, so they're not gonna strike it.
That's true. But they might copyright it. I won't get a strike, but they might just tell me I need to edit it all out. And if they say that, I'm just not going to do that. So. But I just wanted to.
What did you do? Did YouTube like send you a message or like what happened?
Yeah, so what will happen is after like this stream has ended, within half an hour, YouTube do their checks. Usually what happens is like, so some stuff, they hit you pretty quick. So if it's music, if you've played music or basically if you play some news channels from over here, they don't like it, so you get a copyright strike. Music is more so. They give you options so you can edit it out. What I generally do with the music stuff, if they don't like it, is you can just mute the music. So and YouTube does that for you. It will mute out the music. So anybody rewatching the stream, they'll find like there's bits of it like muted, and it probably sounds weird, but it's the only way I can keep the stream up is by muting those bits, or you can cut bits out. But if you're not careful, like they can tell you that it's too much throughout the whole stream, and it's just not worth keeping it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's completely like. This is what I've been watching a lot of these lately, really, because I know you like these, and I was looking for some pretty extreme ones for you to like.
Let me show you. Let me send you some shit I watch, bro.
Okay, let me do that. I know that you like this sort of stuff. Where is it?
Wild shit.
Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? So Elon Musk is urging the king to dissolve parliament.
Say that again?
Elon Musk is trying to get the king to dissolve our parliament.
Really?
Yeah. Check this out, dude. This isn't what I was going to play, but I watched this yesterday.
The restaurant customer who shot and killed an armed robber is coming forward today. The drama erupted at this restaurant in Houston. You can see the masked robber brandishing a pistol, ordering all the people inside to hand over their money. The guy in the gray t-shirt throws some bills on the floor. Two customers cower under a table as they give up their cash. But the t-shirt guy is about to act. As the gunman walks by, he leaps up and opens fire with his own gun. Then he tells the victims they can retrieve their cash.
Come get the money.
And then this happens. He makes a startling discovery about the...
So, I mean, obviously, you know, that shit's never going to happen over here because we don't carry guns and people don't walk in restaurants with guns trying to rob people.
But somebody can walk into a gun that they fucking get off the street and fucking do this. So stop bullshit.
No, but that's very highly unlikely because people just don't.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
But they don't. Like any Brits in here will tell you that.
But still, but still possible.
Look, if anyone's got a gun, like
it's a fucking gun, dude. What the fuck?
But it's not like it is.
You get a gun anywhere. Jesus Christ.
If you've got a gun here, you don't walk around committing low crimes like walking into a restaurant and taking a few bucks off people. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a gun here, you're committing serious crimes. Like serious crimes, like you're going to kill people or you're, you know, a dangerous person. People don't do this sort of shit robbery here. But I totally get it. If I was American and I was allowed to be armed, I'd be the guy in the grey shirt.
Damn right.
Who shot the guy trying to rob me and rob everyone else. Just wanted to know.
It's better to have it. It's better to have it not need it than need it not have it, right?
Yeah, I agree. But what I'm trying to say is, do you think that? So this dude, obviously, he shot the guy trying to rob him. The guy he shot died, obviously, because he shot him like several times.
Good.
Now I agree. Like the dude was trying to rob people. He deserved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So do people in chat do you guys think that he deserved it? That what this guy did was the right thing to do?
What the fuck? Who would fucking think he didn't?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking. Like, the reason why I'm asking is because
what if he shot one of the fucking ladies right in her head?
Exactly. So you can tell by watching this video that people in there are terrified. They're hiding under the table. They don't, you know, there's real terror there, right? There's genuine fear.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking is because of what happens next. So listen to what happens next.
Robber's pistol.
So it's a toy gun. So the dude that came in there to try and rob people had a toy gun.
That's his own problem. Don't fucking come in there and trying to rob people, fucking act like it's a gun.
But that guy's gun is real. He's just killed him. But now, obviously, he's pissed because he's just killed a guy. that's come in with a fucking toy gun.
Yeah.
So now this guy's like, you know what I mean?
Because he knows it's gonna be probably because he knows it's gonna be harder to fight.
Well, this is my point.
Oh, my, you know,
I don't think it's that. I just think he feels guilty now for shooting somebody potentially.
Of course, I mean, anybody's gonna be guilty, but like, fucking, dude, what if it was real? That's the thing.
Exactly, and that's the point is, and it's like, you know, people were still afraid no matter whether it was a toy gun or not. You obviously couldn't tell. This guy carries a gun. He's obviously, you know, trained enough to have done what he just did and take the guy out and all of those things, but he couldn't tell it was a fake gun. So it's like, yeah, but I think he's pissed. He's like, I just killed a guy that had a toy gun. You know what I mean? So what do you do now? You obviously, first thing he did was tell everyone to get their money back. So then what do you do? What you're supposed to do next, obviously, is like wait for the cops to turn up and stuff, aren't you? But he decides not to.
That's right. Cops confirmed the robber was using a BB type gun. The customer can next be seen taking off in a pickup truck before cops get there. Police issued this photo of the guy they want to question. Now his lawyer has reached out to the DA's office, saying his client wants to talk about what happened. The big question, could he be charged? Or was it self-defense? Thomas Nixon is a Houston lawyer and former police officer. Could he face charges for the shooting?
He's not going to face charges for the shooting because he was the victim of an aggravated robbery in progress. He was put in apprehension of serious bodily injury or death. And so as a result, in Texas, you can defend yourself with lethal force in that circumstance.
Would the fact that this was not a real gun play a factor in whether or not he's charged?
No, it isn't. Because if you put someone in apprehension of serious bodily injury or death, however that happens, you don't even have to have a gun to do it. You can still be shot in Texas.
I find stuff like that absolutely fascinating because, like I say, I know it's weird for you American guys, but it's just stuff like that's never going to happen here, like because we don't have guns. And I know that's, you know, you disagree because it's your right to have guns. We don't have that right. We don't have them, so there's not the amount of guns. There's not low-level criminals running around robbing people. It's very bizarre to me. Just some other news stuff that I wanted to pick up on. This one was interested. So some of you might have seen this. It's just a random news story, but there's 2 people killed during a child abduction. And then basically the people accused of shooting the people appeared in court, and the murder suspect goes nuts basically, and she basically starts saying that they deserve it. I personally don't have to fight my right to partay, man, because I will partay whatever happens. I'm too old to care about it. Do you know what I mean? Do what I want these days, pretty much. Say what I want, think what I want, do what I want. Pretty much. So yeah, some of you might have seen this one anyway, but I just thought it's quite an interesting one. I didn't realize, actually, this lady kicks off and she starts talking about they deserve to die. When I looked into it a little bit more, it's like, I think what happened is that this lady, so the people that got shot were foster parents to the kids. And I think this lady is related to the kids. And she believed that they were abusing the kids. So she just went in there and killed them. And now she's like kicking off. But yeah, I was going to dig into that one a bit more. I wanted to show Willie some of this stuff because it's like, I've been watching a few of these just stop oil protesters getting dragged around the streets and run over. But it makes me angry. They sit in the road and people just sit there and beat their horns at them. And I don't understand why they don't just run them over. If somebody walks out in front of me, I'm going to put this out there now because I think, like I've mentioned this before, if I'm driving on a road and somebody walks out in front of me and I run them over, that's not my fault. Do you know what I mean? It's like if they choose to run out in front of the road in front of me and I run them over, that's their fault. I mean, you can't expect me to stop if I'm driving. I'm not going to anyway. If you want to walk on the pavement or wait at the crossing, wait for the light to go red. Don't just assume that I'm going to stop because I won't. And it's like with these protesters, it's like just because they sit in the row, I literally would just run them over. I just don't understand why people don't. But it does get violent. It hasn't happened for a little while. I don't really like these things. Hey, Doodle! Me too, pretty much, Scott. Just run them over. Honestly, I do not understand. Like, just beeping your horn and moaning at them. Just run them over. Literally run them over. They'll soon move. It's ridiculous. Run them over. This shit boils my blood, I tell you. It literally boils my blood. Run them over. I'm going to put this out there again, right? If you are one of these loonies and you ever are in front of my car, I will run you over. It's like, don't even assume for 1 second that I'm going to be polite like these people. I will literally just run you over, especially if I've got to go somewhere. That woman that got out in the beginning, the reason why she got out is because of these loonies blocking the road. The van behind drove into their car, and she's pregnant, that woman that got out. You know what I mean? It's like they're creating chaos. They're talking about like cars polluting the environment and all that shit. Well, they're blocking the road. So all of these cars now are all sat in traffic with their engines running. Assholes. They don't do it much these days. It's nuts, isn't it? It's like, just run them over. There was a great one, actually. There's an American one. And it's like on some mountain road, and they were blocking the road. And a load of people, they had some metal stuff they put across the road and locked themselves to it. And all these people were going nuts at them, trying to get them to move, and they wouldn't. And then the cops turn up. This cop was pissed, man. He turns up in like a 4x4 thing, and he just ramps them all off the road and then starts jumping on them and like handcuffing them and shit. He was not taking any nonsense. Push bars on my range. I don't need to. It's like no person is stronger than a vehicle. It's so dumb. Yeah, the American. I don't know if I can find that. I'll have a look for that because that's funny as. Let's see if we find it. Like this, these are Germans. This one's quite harsh. I'll turn them down because they're German. What a dick. Like, seriously, what a dick. And why is the person in that blue car just stop? Why did they just stop? Is it just me? Am I like totally unhinged or like unreasonable? But what the fuck? I'm sorry, just because dude's in a wheelchair, that doesn't give him a fucking excuse either. I don't know what that means, Angel. It's probably, yeah. It's like, look, just get out of the fucking wreck. Just run him over. Yeah, these loonies are over here. This dude's not taking it. This guy's out. Notice they're not sitting in front of the fucking tram. You know why they're not sitting in front of the tram? Because the fucking tram won't stop. He's asking him nicely. Look, this kid's like, oh, okay, I'll let you go. His fellow protesters are going to be like, shame on you! Why is a person in that white car sat? I'd just be like, get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, road rage got you. I have no idea. My road rage is through the roof, dude. What I'm going to do is the next time I drive into Mother's, right? So from my house to her, so it's only a couple of miles, but I'll film the drive and you'll understand, Scott, why I get road rage. It's like, yeah, I live in like a little ass backwards village and the roads are like just wide enough for one car. It's insane. I get severe road rage. I do. I admit it as well. I just honestly, I don't understand why these people are so fucking polite. Like, I just don't. I don't get it. He's like, yeah, I let that other guy through because it's my dad. And he said he'd ground me if I didn't let him through. I've seen that, please. I've seen clips of the dude get out and start spraying them with mace and shit. It's not a fucking photo opportunity, you loon. Get back in your car and run these idiots over. So, people are like, don't last long before they get pissed. There we go. He's like, I'm not taking this shit. Get the fuck off the road. There you go. That's how you deal with it, right? That is 100% how you deal with these loonies. If you're not going to run them over, throw them in the fucking hedge. Go on. Get off the fucking road, you loonies. The cops carry it, though, Angel. They go sit straight back down. I mean, dumb. He's dragging him by his head. They're still being really polite about it. Nobody's shouting. Why isn't everybody else in that traffic jam out there fucking helping? Look. It's just a repeat conversation as well, trying to talk to them. Oh, come on, please take me through. I've got to go to the hospital. They're like, oh, I'm sorry you got to go to the hospital, but I've got to sit in the road and get in your fucking way. Idiots. Yeah, well, that's Australia, Angel. Your government's probably worse than us. Canada's probably the worst. Look at them, look. Idiots. Uh-oh. Here come the Rozzers. Look what they're doing now. Look what they're fucking doing now. Idiots. Look. Super gluing themselves to the road now. This isn't English, dude. These are Germans. German people are strange anyway. Like, they're quite polite. But not. Like, they can be polite and rude all at the same time, German people. But yeah, now they're going to super glue themselves to the road. I mean, all that goes through my head when they start doing this is not like, oh shit, they super glued themselves to the road, we better leave them. Is, wow, that's really going to hurt when I rip your hand off the road. What a dumb thing to do. That's they got Mercedes. That's like quite a nice car, that E-Fox. That's it, efficient, Angel. That's the word, efficient. Me either. Quiz. I'll be like, you're gonna hurt even more, you idiot. Sort of fits. They're sort of like me as well. They're polite and rude at the same time, but not in a British way, like sarcasm. I don't think German people get sarcasm. And I'm not really sure if you mean like you, because polite and rude, just a bit like me. But then I guess that's bipolar, isn't it? People just standing around like looking at. I just don't understand this. Glue yourself to the road. What an idiot. Look. Irish German. Fucking hell. That means you're argumentative as well, then, Fitz. Irish are argumentative. Cloud stars. Look, this prick just taking photos of this prick that's just glued his frigging hand to the floor. That guy's over there saying, look, you don't move, I'm going to tell your dad. Please don't tell my dad. Please, sir, please don't tell my daddy. We have really crappy police vehicles over here. Germans got like Mercedes. They make Mercedes. They're posh. I don't know why he's just put his pilot hat on. Polite it all is and calm and look, he just put himself back down there, but what a fool. He didn't itch his cock before he stuck his hand to the floor. He'd show that. That alcohol, it's probably gin there, isn't it? Alcohol, yeah. Why? Just like grab his arm and pull as hard as you can. I mean, so dumb. You're gonna do dumb shit. You should expect dumb shit to happen to you. Sorry, I have to. Agent, that's funny. I wonder if they shit themselves will stop the process to go poop. Right. There's one as well. I'll try and find this one. But I think it could be Australian. Some of these protesters went into a car sales place where they sell new cars and super glued themselves to the showroom floor. Basically, like the sales team and everything in the garage or the car sales place, they just ignored them, completely ignored them all day. They just didn't even make eye contact with them or nothing. Didn't phone the police, didn't do anything, just ignored them. And then at the end of the day, they just said to them, look, we're locking up now. We're going home. And they were like, well, we've glued ourselves to the floor. You've got to stay here. And they were like, well, no, we're going home now. And the guy says, well, I need to go to the toilet. And the guy just says to him, well, you should have thought about that before you glued yourself to our floor. And they literally leave. They're like locked. Leave them in there, glued to the floor. It's funny as fuck. And I'm pretty sure they're Australians. Carried him by his nose. Look. Yeah, stick yourself to the pavement now. That's a better place.
Besser, wenn sie im Schatten stehen. Ja, ne, das ist versuch mal, dass du so weit wie möglich ans Auto.
That's true fits. What he got to do now is take the battery off his wheelchair, and then he can't go back there, can he? Idiots. Oh, there it is. I'll show you the American one. Watch this one. This is funny ass. So they shut down Burning Man. These people.
Just for fun. We just look at shit and throw it off the fucking road and start driving through and
We just get enough people, we'll just drag the trailer out of the way and we'll just like
let's do it.
Obviously, you know you need to
I don't fucking give a fuck. Yeah, I'm part of the fucking press. Come on. What's the point? Burning over better. We could do better with what? Everything. No, I know that, but what the fuck are you doing? There's a traffic jam 10 miles down there.
You guys already fucking mind. People gonna run out of gas, water, like.
Yeah, you're telling us.
So you know
nothing.
nothing.
You're
You know
stopping
nothing. Like, cool, you're making a fucking stand. We're all trying to go fucking burn. This has been hours and hours of bullshit to get to this fucking point. Oh, good, but you should fucking know better than this.
What are you fucking doing here?
You should fucking know better than this. This is
Ass
fucking
clown.
bullshit. Like, what are you thinking?
Nummer 43.
Sure. People just want to go party. Want to go Burning Man.
Can you help me lift this up and then we're gonna pull this
I want to
aside?
go Burning Man.
Thank you. Please, this is a photo. No, you're on public property.
Have any of you guys in chat ever been to Burning Man? I've heard like all sorts of things about Burning Man, good and bad. The last one, like it rained, didn't it, and you all got stuck there. But yeah, I would like to go. I think I don't know. I've also heard some scary shit about it.
No, we got to get through. I'm sorry. Help us. We got shit to do. Sorry. We got to fucking move this fucking mess. Whoa. Dude. Whoa. You want to get one of the fucking road. You can't block the road. You can't block the fucking road.
You're going to hurt someone.
I don't care.
Look, there's traffic
coming. There's people with medical problems here. You're possible to be in the fucking hot sun.
There you go, simple as that. Let's drive right.
Yeah. Call the cops. Who says we're not the cops? Call the cops. Show me your badge. Call the cops.
Walk into the entrance right now. Walk in. Get over.
5 fucking people together. Wait for the cops. No, the cops are coming. They're right over there.
Did the police ever go to Burning Man and do anything? Like, because everything I can have ever seen about Burning Man, it's just literally a free for all. Like openly doing whatever drugs and everything. Do they even like care? Did the police just let it happen that one time every year?
Right now.
Oh, we're not burners?
Wait for the call. You're putting my life.
Oh, well, then you can fuck off. Whoa. This is Burning Man. This is Burning Man. This is a road. Burning Man. Are you really burning? You put the government onto the floor. This is the democracy. This is the democracy. We have a right.
Notice this chick that's like chained herself to this thing is saying, you're putting my life at risk. No, love, you put yourself there. You chained yourself up to this piece of shit. How is anyone else there responsible for putting your life at risk? If I come along and run you over, I didn't put you there. I didn't get out of my car, put you in front of it, and then run you over. You choose to be there. Nobody is putting your life at risk apart from yourself.
Get the cops. Get the cops.
Exactly.
Tom, lock yourself in. Lock yourself in. I'm staying here. Come on.
So you're going to believe like human beings there, and then out here you're like an animal. Look at this plot coming out. This is a democracy. Yeah, it's a democracy. We have a lot of people that you're fucking up on the road.
Look how big the traffic jam's getting while this is going on.
This is how we're trying to wake up the community. Yes, but like you guys are fucking up the highway.
Okay? You don't seem like you're in your official capacity.
No. You don't seem like you're in an official capacity. You're blocking the road.
This is not how we do it. I know how we do it.
I don't know.
Baby, lock in and shut up, please. Lock in.
Lock in.
Every change in society came from civil disobedience. All of them.
Of course it does, man. But
Who's the patrol off duty? No, just here. Is there a higher patrol?
we're waiting for cops.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Look at the traffic jam building up now. People just want to go and partake. They're driving for days just to get there, probably.
That's the right way to do it, right? Oh, God, I'll hit you.
What are you guys?
Why are you
Why are you attacking people who are because we're not the ones causing the problem? Attack the big corporations. Attack the government. Don't attack us.
Yeah.
We're all in the
We
same
just want to
boat
go
here,
get
guys.
high in the desert,
This is
dude.
the most liberal group of people you can find on the planet.
Yeah, dude. We just want to go get high in the desert, dude. We're so liberal, dude. Oh, shit.
Advocate for change. If we can make a full city of 100,000 people in the desert with zero resources on a dry lake bed, we can actually change some policies.
Fucking road where people need to make money. We did. You could take the government. They don't care about working class people. They don't care about us. I am working class people trying to go to work. Me too, brother. They don't care about us. The government doesn't care about us. I'm on your team, my brother.
Like, that dude had the right idea. However, he almost just destroyed his own truck and trailer in his rage. I would have just, if you're going to go to that extreme, you should have just done that and just drove straight through them, right? Look at the traffic now. The thing is, you can guarantee that not one of those people in that traffic jam particularly want the cops to turn up right now. Because they've probably all got their cars are all loaded with all sorts of shit. Oh, so now he's sitting there in the way, look. Idiot. Nice fan.
You're anti-climate change. I think you're in the wrong place. Go to New York. Go to a better place.
We've done it also.
Into making an unsafe environment for other humans, which I know is the opposite of what you want. I support this planet. Like, fuck you.
So it's when they start arguing with each other now, and it's like, it's so funny. It's like all these people trying to go to Burning Man, they're all liberal, aren't they? They're all like, care about the planet. They do pick some weird fights, these just say no to more oil or whatever they're called. Vegan warfare. That's funny. Look at it now.
I don't know. I'm not.
Get on and take a ride.
No way. We don't want to follow it. I don't, guys. I'm really attached here. I'm attached.
Well, yes, well, give it.
Guys, we're attached. We are attached.
Unattach yourself then, or I'm going to drag your ass across the road.
People can get hurt like this. Get out the way.
Climate change. Look at what's happening in Maui. Look at what's happening right now in Canada.
We gotta get to Rio. Get out the way. Get out the way.
People are getting hurt by the system.
Move. You guys they need to get through.
Nobody injured. There's no reason to block the road. I mean,
Right.
there's nobody injured, so it's like, please, you can move the debris out of the way.
Go back to where you came from.
I'm sorry that you lost your
You probably are from Ireland or fucking way far away.
They think that they've had
Get
an
out of
accident.
here.
That guy thinks they've had an accident.
Nobody's injured, so you should definitely clear the road.
We're waiting for the police.
Make that angel.
I don't care.
Have a good
Get
day.
the hell off. You guys are just causing problems. Let them through.
Come on, dude, just go. Just go.
Holly, he's volatile. Do not tempt him, please.
It's a peaceful protest.
Not peaceful, is it?
It's a peaceful protest.
This is a non.
They got no other way to get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out the way.
touch me. Move. They got to get
This is a non-violent protest.
It's a peaceful. You're going to.
I bet you these idiots are like planning to go to Burning Man as well. I bet they're going to go here. They're like, right, what we'll do is we'll protest people going to Burning Man. And then when we piss some people off, we'll just sneak in there later on and have a good time for the rest of the weekend with our friends that are all sat in the traffic jam that we're creating. Like this dude here, look at the size of his fucking truck and trailer. Just keep driving. What's this chick gonna do with a bit of paper? How's that bit of paper gonna like do anything against that thing? Just drive. Like I don't understand. I really don't understand it. If I'm driving that truck, I'm just driving. Surely she's gonna get out of the way. If she doesn't get out of the way, it's not my fault. She's on the road.
You're a burner. You don't.
What's she gonna do?
It's a peaceful protest.
He just tried to rip his license plate off. Look, bitch. She just damaged his car. See, now I would definitely be running her over. Look what she just did to his car. Did you see that? Watch what she does. Bitch. Watch her. Watch what she does to that, to this dude's license.
You're going to hurt her. You're a burner.
Look, watch. See her grab it? Look.
It's a peaceful protest.
It's like, oh, fuck, I just damaged his car. I better move.
This is a non-violent protest. This is a non-violent.
She did, look. She's fucking wrecked his car. Yeah. Better get out of the way, bitch. I'll be running your ass over for sure now. In fact, if I was this dude, I'd probably back up and run her over twice.
Whoa.
You wrecked my shit.
Go, let's see.
Yeah.
Is this who we are?
Can you help me lift this? Do you understand how heavy this is?
This is fucking heavy. You just lift this fucking and you move
Can you help me? She said, can you help me? Do you know how heavy it is? Fuck you. Chain yourself to it. How about I go and get my big truck and tow it out of the way for you? Get yourself unattached quick. Or you coming with it.
Wow. You should stop the traffic if you want to get out.
Stop him before we get through.
If you want to get out.
Okay. Let's see how the cops deal with it. Obviously, they're gonna, it's a danger.
This man, get off the highway. This is a state route.
Get the fuck out the way.
Everybody will be arrested if not. 30 seconds. Send your leader to my vehicle. Let's talk. Get off the road.
Send your leader to my vehicle. Take me to your leader.
Tommy!
And I gotta get some new headphones. There's not even Timu headphones in that rubbish. There you go. Why does it take a cop to be able to do that? Because that's exactly what I would have done. Why did all of those people wait for the fucking ranger to come? Because I could do it next. Is that right? You had your 30 seconds? More cops. We're going to traffic now, dude. He's like, yeah, I'm done. Get the fuck out of the way. Move. Told you it. Coming back for more as well. Now she's moving. She's moving now.
Get out! On the ground!
Think this dude's had enough? He's like, I'm done, lady. I'm done. He's got a fucking gun drawn on her now. Taking absolutely zero shit from these people.
Oh, you're on the ground now! Get on the ground!
I'd be listening to him if I was you, lady.
Don't move!
Give me your last name, Danny. So who's trying to get the gun? No one has a gun.
We have no weapons.
Somebody reported that they had a gun. So that's why, well, allegedly, somebody reported they had a gun, but that's what he's saying, because he's had enough, isn't it?
We're environmental protesters. Please.
Oh, look, she's unchained herself, yes.
She's not resisting. Please.
Yeah, stop resisting.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Our friend is getting fucking hurt.
Oh, this dude's like, what the fuck is happening? I mean, what do you think is happening? You just blocked a fucking highway with all these people trying to go off to Burning Man. What do you think's happening, dude?
She was just standing here. What the fuck? He's hurting me.
Oh, it's well violent.
It's okay, kill him. I'm not part of this. I'm not part of this.
Like, I get it. He's well violent. He's totally pissed off. And like, if he was pointing his gun and shouting at me like that, I probably would have like pissed my pants for real. But I don't know. It's like they put themselves there, don't they? What do they expect to happen? It is that people thinking they're gluing themselves into a pipe or something.
Spin back. Ow! Sorry.
Guy got his head. What is he wearing?
Traffic.
Is he just driving him away in the back of his pickup? Look at the traffic now. Holy shit. Look at it. It's all the way as far as the eye can see. I mean, what do these people think? Like, did they expect all of these fucking drivers to appreciate what they were doing? I think.
Stay inside your vehicle.
That's fucking okay, isn't it? What these people think they get away with. So this is the chaos they created. Look. I wonder why people get pissed off with them, for real. You can imagine, like, half of these RVs, these people are on their way to Burning Man, half these RVs are fucking full of drugs. People are probably, like, already pre-dropped in preparation for when they get there. They weren't expecting this shit. Everybody's in there having freaking nightmare trip now. Or for some fucking losers, but that's insane. Absolutely insane. You think that's what I mean? All of these people, they just sit in the traffic. They don't give a fuck. I mean, if they actually knew what was going on up front, surely more people would have just got out and like dealt with it. That one's quite funny. It's I love watching these things. It does make me a bit angry because it's pointless. Do you know what I mean? It's like what these people do is pointless. And what really gets me is when they destroy art and stuff and start throwing all this orange dye around. Very random statement there, Scott, but yeah, I absolutely agree with you. He is a wanker. He's a wanker. He's a wanker. He's a wanker. Wanker. Yeah, and like they started throwing orange dye around like the snooker tournament and the gardening show at Chelsea and idiots. Let's see how the Scottish deal with them. Get out of the fucking road then.
If you sit down in front of it,
You sit down in front of it, you run you over.
Everyone sit down!
Yeah, sit down and get run over. It'd be less painful.
Sit in the line.
Yeah, that'll work. There you go. That's going to work. Well, yeah, stop. No, I'm not going to stop. What? So keep driving. What? Get off the ground then and move.
Stop!
It's funny that they're all saying, stop, stop, stop. You're going to run us over, stop. What about the people that are in their cars that you're pissing off that are shouting to you, stop, get out the fucking road? You don't care. This dude driving this bus is a legend.
Is everybody okay?
100%. I mean, how did they get here to this protest, Markham Bay? How did they get here? In a fucking class. Yeah, the Scottish are savage, I'm telling you. Probably like Scottish football team in that bus. They ain't gonna miss that match. No fucking way. What do they think they're gonna do? Stop with the bus? The big bus. No, and they damaged it. What they did, look. So they opened the back, which is where the engine is. So obviously they were trying to pull the wires off the engine and stuff to make him stop. But dude's like, no, fuck you. And that's how you deal with it. If you keep driving, what are they going to do? That's what I don't understand. My advice to anyone out there, if you come across this problem, just drive. What are they going to do? Like, they have a choice. They either get run over or they move. It's not your choice. Your choice is, you know, I'm driving down the fucking road. Unless there's a red traffic light, I'm not stopping. Fuck you. That guy's a legend, if you ask me. There's no one as well where a woman gets really pissed off and she starts dragging people by their hair across the road. That one's a bit savage, but I get it. This one. This one. That's a woman. People destroying art. Wankers. Wankers. Bring London to a standstill. That's so stupid. So stupid. Oh, this one's good.
The climate activist group Just Stop Oil has been a frustrating fixture across the globe in recent times.
This is funny.
The group of young protesters make it their sole purpose to cause as much disruption and chaos as possible to draw attention to their cause. For years, Just Stop Oil and other climate activist groups have enjoyed a free...
What was the point in that? They didn't realise that oil used in paintings is like got nothing to do with crude oil, especially like way back then. I mean, obviously that's not the legit picture that would be worth millions and millions. And if it is, then these people deserve to go to jail forever.
Run. Everyday citizens and even the police have been too scared
Glued themselves to a fucking rock.
to put an end to their stunts for fear of being cancelled or labelled climate deniers. But people have had enough. Ordinary citizens are stepping in where the police won't, forcibly removing protesters from blocking streets and finally holding these pests to account. Sky News All-Stars Rita Panahi, James Morrow and Andrew Bolt exposed the often hilarious Just Stop Oil meltdowns caught on camera. In the UK, a group of Just Stop Oil crazies were given a reality check by a fed-up motorist, reveals Sky News All-Star Rita Panahi.
Let's start lefties losing it with a pack of climate cultists from Just Stop Oil, getting some fact-based criticism from a learned gentleman who gives them a much-needed reality check.
What do you mean Just Stop Oil? All your stuff is made out of oil, you idiots. Your clothes, these jackets, they're all made out of oil. What the hell are you doing here making a nuisance of yourselves? It's a joke. What a joke. What are you doing here? Get off the road. You're wasting everybody's time and petrol. All these guys, their engines are running all the time, wasting more bloody oil, you nutters. What is this made out of? What are your clothes made out of? How did your clothes get here? They got here by oil. What are you doing? This makes...
Jessica, it's funny you say that. I don't know. Like, the news on that thing went quiet. Are you on about the one that supposedly or allegedly broke down and was like looking for somewhere to moor up that we talked about? That was full of fertilizer. Do you remember that? But I don't know if it's the same ship or not, but there was a ship recently, they're saying is a Russian ship that just dragged up some fucking electric cables from the bottom of the sea or something. I'll play it after this one, I'll show you. But yeah, this is...
no sense at all, Just Stop Oil. You haven't thought about this. If you want to stop oil, you need to stay at home and go and live in the forest.
No, they haven't thought about it, have they? They're a pack of frightfully ignorant ideologues, and their unhinged antics have little to do with concern for the environment.
And here in Australia, an activist on a hunger strike for climate change had a meltdown when speaking to Sky News All-Star Andrew Bolt, causing him to storm out of the interview.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Andrew.
Freaking your daughter out.
He got hangry. Dude's on a hunger strike. He's very starving. I get angry when I'm hungry.
You're freaking your daughter out by suggesting to her that she hasn't got a
Andrew,
future.
you don't know.
Gregory, the science is against
what
you.
my daughter thinks.
Well,
my daughter, you don't know what my daughter thinks. My daughter is with me
you're telling her she hasn't got a future.
She wants a future.
Well,
she
I'm
wants
very
a future, and that's why
because
she
Gregory,
backs me
if
for
you
doing
keep going this way, you've got only 2 weeks left to live with this stupid idea that your daughter hasn't got a future. You're betraying her, and you'll be betraying her double if you keep going with this. But we shall see if you do. We'll come back to you in 2 weeks and see what's
still alive. I just wish, I really do wish you had better manners. I wish you had better manners because you're rude.
Well, I wish you had more sense, to be honest. I wish you were a better parent. Thank you. Goodbye.
A climate activist had a mammoth meltdown complete with shrieking and screaming when he was dragged off the road he was blocking in Germany so motorists could get through.
Now to Germany, where the police are thoroughly sick of the eco-crazies. Let's look at the sounds this climate cultist makes when police remove him from a blockade.
He's obviously in a lot of How old is this? Look at him, look.
Also in Germany, Just Stop Oil activists threw a tantrum when police attempted to cut their hands free after they glued them to the road in a strange act of protest.
That happens off, yeah.
Ich bin jetzt mal mit seinem Finger und das macht er mit Absicht und aufmerksam. Ich simuliere überhaupt keinen für meine Jungfrau, ja?
Screaming like a little toddler.
And when the law enforcement won't help, ordinary citizens take matters into their own hands.
This woman,
causing
she's had
activist
enough.
meltdowns.
And elsewhere in Germany, the locals were well and truly fed up. Have a look at how they come together to do the police's work for them, men and women working together.
What an idiot. Crashing market players. She's just dragging that person off by their hair.
I've got to say, I love the work of the ponytail lady. That double-handed grip was beautiful.
Just Stop Oil also disrupted a relaxing night at the theatre for a room full of people when they held up signs and started shouting about their climate cause during Les Mis in London's West End. Sky News All-Stars James Morrow and Rita Panahi say the Just Stop Oil activists have shown they're mentally unstable through their disruptive actions.
They see the exact same thing. It is their role to break whatever rule they can to bring about their particular idea of paradise, whether it's pride or decarbonization and making us all live in yurts. You know, that's the same thing.
It is, and it's this religious-like zealot
correct
they have, so they feel like laws don't apply to them because their cause is bigger than the law. Their cause is going to save humanity. I mean, we've got to stop giving a platform to these people who are either, I don't know, liars or mentally unstable.
Well, they're mentally unstable.
Maybe it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Just Stop Oil pests often attack priceless art in order to attract attention to their cause, which Sky News All-Star Douglas Murray says is appalling.
And on the climate change cultists, we just had Just Stop Oil step up their violent antics with this act of vandalism at the National Gallery in London.
What the actual fuck?
Women do
What
not
the
get
actual fuck?
voicing. It is time for deeds and not words.
They are becoming more destructive, Douglas.
I mean, there are certain things in life that we all understand, and there's certain things in life that you just don't do. Art belongs to everyone. It doesn't belong to a group of people, a certain person. It belongs to everyone. Art is created for everyone. What good is it? What are they doing by doing that?
So it used to be paint. Now they're taking sledgehammers to these paintings.
It's unbelievable to view, of course. I mean, it's just appalling. This particular painting that was attacked, the Rokeby Venus of Velázquez, was attacked before. It was slashed in 1914 by a suffragette. And these vandals this week clearly felt they were treading in her footsteps. They hadn't quite done their research, because the suffragette in question ended up joining up with Oswald Mosley's British Union of Fascists, which just goes to show, among other things, that the path of history isn't quite as straightforward as some of these people would think.
But it seems like Just Stop Oil has one powerful organisation on side. The UN has criticised the UK for harsh sentences given to protesters who cause chaos and disruption, says Sky News All-Star Liz Storer.
The UN is
Just Stop Oil protests in London, and some people have been handed pretty heavy sentences there. But what the UN says, it says that these heavy sentences against climate protesters could actually stifle protests. Well, thank you very much, Liz. That's exactly what we're hoping.
Honestly, these people are a menace to society, and once again, law enforcement has had to find out the hard way.
Protesters for vaccine, yeah.
They were absolute heroes, Justin, and I remember your disgraceful comments at the time, because
they
they
were
fighting
sarcastic.
for freedoms. These guys are fighting for absolutely nothing but more tyranny in the name of a blown-up green dream. And we live in a country with 1.3% of global emissions. That's all we're responsible for. So everyone who wants to harp on about that, just shut up. But one of these guys, I'm aware of that. One of these guys has got 3 years. One of these guys has got 2 years. And once again, law enforcement has had to find out the hard way. If you go softly on people like this, you get more of the same. So they've finally woken up to themselves. We've finally seen some hardcore measures being taken place. Just when does everyday people get to stop thousands from going about their lawful business because they've got a hobby horse to stand on? That is utterly ridiculous. You can't run a country like that. That's why they're menacing.
Yeah, this is the loonies, Just Stop Oil people. They kind of gone quiet lately. Most of these are from like a year ago or 2 years ago, but they still do get out to nonsense every now and again. What's this one? There's some really, really good ones. Like, go have a search, guys. It's nuts. Wandsworth Bridge. I did have a video about that tanker, Scott. I don't know, Scott's gone, is he? No, still in. I did have a video on that tanker because it dragged up some cables or cut some cables or something, but I mean, now, so basically Ukraine or someone has now cut off all of the gas supplies from Russia to Europe. That all ran out as well a few days ago, which is crazy. Oh, it's Kane Live.
I don't know what the hell these are.
Should we live?
It doesn't happen here.
This live stream.
I got my channel struck. I'm gonna have to delete this video.
Hey Kane. Hey Meg. Hey Victorine. Cold or covered. Brian. Say hi. It's funny. Right. I thought Kane was going live tomorrow. His thing was the 7th, his birthday thing, wasn't it? Anyway. But he's still there, Scott. Yeah, I don't know where that video went.
The climate activist group Just
It's here somewhere. Hey, this is what I'm looking for.
Well, I'm going to show you on a very primitive piece of equipment. This is a piece of vinyl hose that you can buy at Lowe's. I think I bought this at Lowe's not too long ago. And it's vinyl tubing. It's, for those of you who might be interested, it's 3/8 inch inside diameter. But basically, when you take a mouthpiece and you put it in a length of tubing, it'll resonate on certain notes. And I'll show you how that works. Here's a mouthpiece alone. But when you put it in a piece of tubing, it comes out about like this.
Yeah.
And then what this is just a plastic funnel, but this is just like the bell on the brass instrument. And what this is like a megaphone. It actually takes that same sound and makes it louder.
Well, Fox News alert: the New Orleans attack.
So that's
Well, I'm going to show you on a very primitive.
That's how dubstep was created. I know it. Where is this Russian boat for you? I really want to find it now. Where is it? Oh, I can't play this. This. Any of you guys ever seen lightning strike water? Like, check this out. Watch this. Careful now, you might miss it. Oh! Did you see that? Watch. This is a lightning strike. Lightning striking water. Watch. That's insane. I've never seen anything like that. That blew my mind when I saw that. Keanu Reeves gets his stolen Rolex back. Oh, here it is. Here we go, Scott.
A shadowy Russian ship sabotaged a key power cable by dragging its anchor on the seabed for dozens of miles, Finnish authorities fear. As well as rupturing the S-Link 2 power cable in the Gulf of Finland, 4 other communication lines were also damaged in a suspected deliberate act of vandalism. Finnish police said they had found tracks along the bottom of the Baltic Sea where a tanker carrying Russian oil had sailed. The Eagle S is a Cook Islands registered 751-foot ship seen as part of Russia's Shadow or Dark Fleet, operated by Vladimir Putin to evade sanctions. Reports say the tanker is bristling with spy equipment, enabling the Russians to monitor NATO shipping and aircraft. The vessel was boarded by Finnish police and Coast Guard officials on Thursday and sailed into Finnish waters, where the crew of the impounded tanker is being questioned. Anchor traces stretch more than 60 miles on the seabed, according to Finland's National Bureau of Investigation.
That's the thing that always blows my mind about nature. Is it we as people, humans, we can't control it or defeat it. Do you know what I mean? And it can literally just take us out at any given second if it wants to. we're nothing like compared to the power of nature. It's insane. I don't know, like, if this is the same boat, Scott, or not, but apparently it dragged its anchor along the bottom to rip up that cable.
Baltic.
I get called. I don't know if it's in your. Is it in your comment section somewhere, or somebody calling me a Russian lover or something? Which I find quite funny. It's like, I think my response was, well, my stepmommy is Russian. Should I not love her? Well, that's quite funny. No smoking sign, right? Well, Fitz, do you know how to view all of your hidden comments in your YouTube? So comments people have made that get held. Have you ever looked at those? Because I don't know if you know that place exists. Because you can go and look through all of the comments people make that get held by YouTube, and you can decide whether to show them or not. So I know for a fact there's a shit ton of mine that's going to be in there. So, I made a comment to one person. She was doing my head in. Can't remember the name, but it just went on and on and on and on and on. And I said, you're lucky this isn't my comment section. Otherwise, I'd be inclined to call you a retard. I think that one got taken away. And then I felt bad because I said it in your comment section, not mine. But I couldn't help it, and I was done. But that person is an idiot. But have you looked in that place, Fitz, in the hidden, this is where YouTube hides the comments it doesn't like folder? You'll probably find some good stuff in there.
Sea nations have been on high alert after a string of outages of power cables, telecom links, and gas pipelines since Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. NATO said on Friday it would bolster its presence in the region. A break in the 658 megawatt S-Link 2 power cable between Finland and Estonia occurred at midday on Christmas Day, leaving only the 358 MW S-Link 1 linking the two countries, grid operators said. They said S-Link 2 might not be back in service before August. It has not yet been possible to establish where exactly the anchor was dropped, but a search of the seabed will continue after the weather conditions improve. The crew, comprising citizens of India and Georgia, are facing questioning after the ship was held in the port of Kilpilati. According to the Marine Traffic Service, the Eagle S departed from the Russian port of Ust-Luga for Egypt, but slowed down sharply while passing over the S-Link 2 cable on Christmas Day. The cable immediately stopped working. The Eagle S has previously dropped sensors-type devices in the English Channel during transit, said the British-owned shipping industry publication Lloyd's List, which revealed the presence of spy equipment on board. The Kremlin...
Yeah. I don't know if that's the same ship or not, Scott, but they seem to be up to that kind of thing quite a lot, don't they? What else is on here? Let's play us out with a bit of music, shall we? I've got a video here for Willie next time, how black pudding is made. I'm sure he'd like that, he'll enjoy that. Caitlin Armstrong escapes from the police. That was quite funny. She just did a runner. So here's one that not many people know about. Let me just play this because this was quite interesting.
The year is 1930 and the British Empire is at war with the United States. Royal Navy battleships with enormous guns are steaming across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, American soldiers are storming across the border into Empire-controlled Canada. Both sides are undertaking a first flurry of engagements that will decide the future of the West. It seems unthinkable now, but this was the situation foreseen by US generals in the secretive War Plan Red. This was a real battle plan chalked up by the Americans after World War I in case they fell into conflict with the Brits in the uncertain years following the defeat of the Germans. The once top secret 129 pages detail.
Yeah, I think that might be the person, Fitz, that I call retarded. It could be that person. It's not just you. She keeps going on about making money. It's me as well. She keeps going on at you and me about it. I don't like that person who's obsessed with like your channel and my channel making money, and I've stated like blatantly so many times that it actually costs me money to run my channel, and you're not even fucking monetized. So it's dumb. But that they just went on and on and on, and I just lose my shit eventually because it's like, I don't know, my tolerance for stupid is just disappearing. It's like as all the meds I've been taking over the years have finding their way out of my system, my stupid filter is just evaporating. I mean, personally, I like it. I was explaining this to somebody today. It's like, obviously I take a lot of meds because the doctors feel like, you know, I need to be medicated in order to function and fit in with the rest of society. Because if I don't medicate, then, you know, I'm a bit of a cunt and I don't like people and I don't really fit into society very well. And I just got thinking about that over Christmas and when I was ill and stuff. And I'm like, hang on, why should I fucking medicate myself to make other people happy? That's not right. Surely, like, if other people don't like me, they should fuck off and medicate themselves. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I've stopped taking everything, like everything. Like no shit as well. I've gone from taking like 20 tablets a day for all sorts of fucking things to not taking a single thing since I was ill and I was on that course of steroids and what they called the other things like amoxicillin or whatever. Yeah, I was really fucking ill and I was thinking like, I die any minute of anything. This is fucking stupid. Why should I walk around like, and it just makes me feel numb. I don't like, for the last 10 years, I don't know, I've felt like I'm in a bit of a cocoon where I don't even know what the world feels like. And it's like just lately, the last few days, I've started to actually experience what the world feels like. And it pisses me off. But then it's like, well, it's all right for me to have an opinion and to be pissed off. It's not my problem if other people don't like the fact that I'm pissed off with their stupidness. People can't handle that. It's not my fault. You know, I take responsibility for myself and my own actions. And I kind of like it. I know it's a bit dangerous. I've done this before, but then I've never been in this kind of this frame of mind. I think I'm getting older. Like I said, I was just like seriously a few weeks ago, like that one frightened me because I thought that was it. And there was nothing I could do about it. And then I decided, well, bring it. Do you know what I mean? It's like if it's gonna kill me, do it now. Let's go. I'm ready to rumble. And you could literally just die any fucking day. It's the only thing you can guarantee. I keep saying it. It's the only thing you can guarantee in your life is that you're going to die at some point. Waste your life waiting for it, like waiting for a bus at the bus stop. Go do something else. Catch the next bus. And that's what I'm doing. It's definitely, you know, there is a danger, especially when I'm out and about and, you know, yes, I get road rage and yes, you know, I lose my temper quicker, but it's just my tolerance for stupid. That's all. It's not me that's an angry, you know, person. It's my tolerance level for fucking stupid. So I'll just stay indoors as much as I possibly can, unless I have to go out. And I will release my energy into this channel. I want to try and do more on this channel. I want to try and start not seeing it as a job. That's not right, but I want to start, you know, actually coming into my studio on a daily basis at a certain time, turning the computer on and actually doing some work, rather than having all these good ideas, saving a load of videos, start making videos on my iPad. The iPad freezes up, I get pissed off, and then I have to turn it off and on again, and then all the stuff just is gone. So it's annoying, especially when I've got like a £2,000 fucking iMac sat in this room. It's dumb that I don't come in here, but with the mental health stuff, it creates like an invisible war. It's like you've got this stuff, but then you you have a fear of like using it or doing it, or I can't really explain it. But it's like now without all of that shit, it's like I actually want to do stuff, you know. Yeah, but your ideas are good fits, and it's like, you know, it's a bit like me. Sometimes I can't keep up with my ideas because like I'll be watching something that's really stupid. I think I can make so many videos about this, and I start making one, and then said person will start talking complete and utter bollocks again about something else, and I get distracted. But yeah, this video was basically 1930 when both America and Britain had a plan for war against each other if things in World War II didn't turn out the way they did, and it was all about chemical bombing each other. Well, that's insane, absolute insanity. But that's what happened. This is, like I say, over here, this part of what I want to do over here, this third hour podcast, like I said, I've been doing it on the other channel, but I know like it blurs the line, so I want to keep it separate. I want to do it over here, and I want to do it as like this third hour thing. It's more of like maybe a weekly or a monthly thing, but generally I just want to do either, like I say, short lives of hour like reactions, talking about news, whatever's going on here 2 or 3 times a day. It's what I'd like to do. And then on the other channel, like I say, I would just make videos if I have to about the chickens or Mr. Ombre or whoever else wants to talk absolute bollocks. And we'll just stream hearings, we'll go over documents and discuss. But other than that, you know, of course, we will talk about other cases. It's a true crime channel, and I want to keep it like that. It's not just a Brian Koberger Idaho 4 channel either. I want to talk about other stuff, but keep it separate to this, because this is like, yeah, not for everybody. And that's one reason why I've done what I've done tonight here, with the absolute randomness of going from gay Nazi videos to you know, whatever the fuck else we've watched, protesters getting thrown off the road, to God knows. I mean, it's been random. It's been a random 2 hours and 22 minutes, that's for sure. It's been fun. Just shows you there's a whole load of crazy out there in the world. So if any of you guys come across any stuff that you think is like ridiculous, or you think is funny, or you want to talk about, even if it's serious, if you want to talk about like anything to do with that, send me stuff, send me clips, send me links, articles, and we'll talk about it. And we'll talk about all of that stuff here. And like I said at the beginning, I want to talk to. I'm going to stream like the inauguration, all of that kind of stuff, because I'm convinced, unfortunately, sort of big's going to go down. Something's going to happen, like especially with all these other little things going on, people blowing themselves up and shooting themselves in Tesla Cybertrucks. It's just something's brewing for sure. And obviously the inauguration's coming up in what, a week or so. So it'll be interesting. So yeah, we'll do all that stuff, and also then from that point on, you know, part of what I want to do daily then is we'll look at what's going on. You know, with the Trump administration, we'll look at what's going on with the politicians. You know, what are they doing, and we'll keep track of what the changes are. It'll be interesting, and it'll be the same, you know, once this country, if it ever gets on track again, the UK, if we get rid of Keir Starmer and his loonies and actually get some sense into our own government, then hopefully we'll start covering that stuff. I do feel like, you know, we've not long had an election, a general election, to get Keir Starmer in. I think there's enough people now that want him out. So I do think this year we could end up having an election called. So again, we'll follow all of that on here. It's interesting to watch the differences in the politics between the UK and America. American politics is literally like watching, old age soap operas like Dallas and all that. It's, do you know what I mean? The whole swankiness and the whole Hollywood of it all. Whereas ours, it's not like that at all. What's happening on the 7th? So, yeah. And of course, there are some Aussies and stuff that do watch Angel and Moonville, and there's other Aussies out there. And I do like watching the Aussie Sky News people because they for some reason, like your Aussie government is completely woke. But yeah, they've got that Sky News people and they're on it. I don't know how they get away with it. They do crack me up. So that's what I plan to do going forward is, like I say, put more effort into actually making content over here. Eventually, yeah, I want this channel to make money. I want it to become a thing, something that I can enjoy doing. Because I don't feel like wanting my channel to succeed in a true crime genre. I don't believe there's any point in that, because all you do is like, it's not really a genre where you should make money. You shouldn't make money out of that kind of stuff. So anyone wanting to become a YouTuber and content creator, if you're doing that because you want to generate an income, the true crime genre is definitely not the one to get into, unless you become like a cult following for either one extreme or another, and I'm not prepared to do that. So I'd rather just keep that as, I'm just gonna talk about the facts over there, and that's that, and if those things get monetized, that's fine. If I see utter bullshit all the time keep coming into my comments and other people's comments that I watch, like Fitz's comments, like Lana's comments, like Miss Potts' comments, of course I'm gonna stick up for the people I care about. There's a group of content creators that I do really care about and support 100% with everything they do, because they talk about the facts and point out the obvious. I'm just not into the other, one extreme or the other, and I don't want to be over there. I don't even want to be considering making money because it's wrong, It's okay to justify making some money back for the money and time you put into it. I completely get that. But it's not what true crime should be about. True crime shouldn't be about making money. It should be about, the facts and the information. So that's all I wanted to do. I'm done with all the other bullshit. I really am. It's just tiring and pointless arguing with these people that are just dumb, and they're dumb for the sake of being dumb. They'll go and listen to something that the turkey says, and then they'll argue until they are blue in the fucking face that they're right and you're wrong because Daniel said so. And I just can't. I can't deal with any more fucking stupid. Exactly. The only way forward is to be yourself. That's what I said to Willie as well in the last one. It's like, I want to be in a place where I can literally be myself completely, and that's what I will do over here. Is, we will keep it real. The news reports and all of that stuff, and then, like I say, when we do the third hour stuff, we'll look at the other side and the ridiculousness of what's going on in the world. I've got a friend who has a alternative media company. She has a podcast and a radio show that she puts out. I might start putting that out for her here every day, because she keeps getting banned from YouTube and everywhere else because it's alt media. So we'll see. If not, then, I might get her on once a week and just chat to her, because she's in the know with a lot of the stuff that goes on. And yeah, we're just trying to have a bit of fun over here, keep it real, watch what's going on. We'll do live feeds and all of that kind of stuff. But I think it took something inside of me to break a bit and have enough for me to sit down and think about like what's the way forward. And there was two options really. One was just give it up, like completely just have to be done with it, like delete my channel, delete my name, everything, and just I was like, I'm done, And I was definitely leaning in that direction for probably a couple of weeks. And then I realized like I can't let all of that shit get to me so much, or like control my life, just arguing with idiots all day. I'm not going to do that. Sometimes it starts off as a bit of fun, but eventually it's like I get triggered and I can't help it, and then I'm just rude to people sometimes because I just want them to shut up. So that's how it is anyways. So like I said again at the beginning, if anyone wants to be a mod, I'm asking you separately from the other channel. I want to keep it all separate. But, I do want people to volunteer. I'd like the people over here that do want to be mods. Obviously, you can't be too, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't be getting offended by shit because the world is offensive, but just things have got to be kept, so that it's not nasty. I don't want people coming here and just getting like attacked. It's never going to happen because that's not the kind of person I am. I won't see the community of people I like get attacked by anyone. So that's one thing that will never stand. But the rules are always the same, isn't it? Just come, hang out, have fun, be respectful, and just don't get dick. It's pretty simple, isn't it? So yeah, if you want to be a mod, let me know. Hit me up. I would appreciate it very much. And also what I would really like is, because I want to put more effort and time into this, is somebody, or people to kind of help me out with it on a bit more of a proper basis, sharing information, just helping me out with stuff really, because it's a lot. Like I said, that little silly video I made about the turkey and its fingerprints, it's only like an 8 or 9 minute video, but it took like 3 or 4 hours to make. And that 3 or 4 hours is, time I could have been doing something else, like making a video about something serious or researching dates and stuff like that. I am in the process of making a video. It's weird. It's hard to make videos sometimes because I'm fully aware that Heather Fitzgerald is like Fitziana is pretty much on the same wavelength, and I know she's making videos, and I don't want to be like putting out the same stuff because I know with dates and stuff it's complicated. So I do hold off a little bit, but we are both, I believe, on the same track of blowing some shit apart soon. It is very time consuming. It's fun though. It can be fun, right? Because the downside is you've got to listen, like from the stuff I'm doing. But I guess I'm the same with you. You've got to listen to it over and over and over and over again when you're editing it or together. It's just so fucking mind-numbing, isn't it? I know, but it's because the only reason they look similar is because I'm using fucking CapCut free version, and it's like that's what you get. And I do quite like it. I mean, the more I use it, the more I like it. So I might pay for it. Yeah, exactly. And it suits my humor. You know what I mean? Like just being able to put a stupid potato face over Daniel sat in the corner. To me, that's gold. I love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, anyway, those are the things going forward. The look out for all of that stuff. It's Monday tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I try and put something together to put out on here. I need to get some dates in my diary for when like inauguration stuff starts and other things that are going on. Find out who's live streaming from around the Capitol on those days. Because there's still, I believe there's still stuff going on. They're also saying now that they're trying to convict Trump or or whatever before he even takes office still. It's funny. Yeah, me too, Fitz. It's just so good. And it's like the whole potato thing, where that came from as well. It's obviously Twizzle and it's clown potatoes. But it's just funny that those little emoji things even exist, right? Fitz, like, that's what makes me laugh on. You go in that CapCut thing. And it's just the fact that those things exist crack me up. The fact that there is little potato figures, you know? Yeah, it's funny. Thank you, Michigo. It's a weird thing. Like, once you get zoned into making it, it becomes easier. But it's like, yeah, listening to it over and over and over and over and over becomes draining. Right. Let's have some music on the way, actually. Let's have... what should we have for you? Crikey, I've got all sorts of stuff in here. I just save random stuff to a folder. This playlist as well. I keep forgetting to tell you guys, I've opened up my playlists on my other channel. So any of the Idaho 4 stuff, if you're looking for any old news clips, it's a good chance you might find them in there. It's a good resource to share. And I've also opened this one up, so any of you guys that, you know, if I play any clips or silly stuff that you like, you can find it in here as well. It's quite, I will just keep saving stuff, and obviously we just play stuff from here, and you'll find it all in there with full videos. Let's see what I can find, a bit of music. Bit of Agent M. Let's see if there you go. Right, play a little Christmas song on the way out. Thanks everyone for being here. I asked if you wanted to be mods and stuff. Like I say, email me, guys. Scott, I hope Scott wants to be a mod. I like having the British guys around. Mark Bay, honestly, just hit me up, guys. I'm not going to do it unless you ask me. Also, anyone that is a mod on my other channel, if you change your name, can you let me know? Because like, there was names in my list of who my mods are, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is. They've changed their name to something, so I had to delete it because I can't like have people being mods who I don't even know who they are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, nice one, Scott. What I'll do, let me... So yeah, if you're ever looking for stuff, then you can go in and find it on my page. I love that background, the AI human thing. Give it that one. Oh, shit, I don't know what I was going to do. 1 second, let me just do this, and then we'll... no. All right, after this, I was going to do the mod stuff now, but yeah, I'll do it in the next one because I need to be signed in to the other one. I'm not I'm not an IT guy, so it's quite confusing having 2 channels. But anyway. It might be in there. I've got a separate folder of bits that's open to like public view, which is just labeled G family as well. See, I was looking for that clip today where he says he's an IT guy. I couldn't find that one. I know it's in there. But I did find out something interesting. I did, like saying, I am making a video, but some of the dates and shit are they're off the chart after what Lana brought to light yesterday. I was also looking for when Christie said something about the 13th of December when they had the name floating around. I think she might have been wrong. I think she might have been saying the 16th because I couldn't find when they said that she came out of that interview. And I know I've got that one as well, where she looked both the investigators in the eyes and all that kind of stuff. But the one I found the most interesting was a very, very early one, 2 weeks after. That's the one where they sat outside, and it's the one where Steve basically says that he's hiring private investigators, third party, and that he's borrowing the money from friends or family in California, and they also have contacts in California that are all involved up in this family tree genealogy stuff, and they can't understand how come they can't be using this genealogy stuff. Well, that interview is 2 weeks after the crime, not 2 weeks after Brian's been arrested. None of that. That's 2 weeks after the crime. They didn't know shit by then. They didn't even know there was any DNA allegedly by then. I did find that one, Fitz, where he's talking about that and where they're talking about the genealogy stuff and borrowing the money from people they know in California. And the date of that secured in my mind that I believe that their private investigators got involved in some DNA testing stuff as well. And I believe that it's their investigation that was tipping off the feds and stuff. So anyway, I am making a video. I will put it out there. Yeah. Right, Matt, if you want me to make your video, I will do, because like I say, if people can tolerate the shit that we're going to talk about over here, that's great by me. If you have any concerns that you can't deal with it, then it's probably not going to be a good idea, you know. Gray's not gagged. Anytime Gray's gagged is when he's in his dungeon getting whipped by his mistress. There, I found a way of saying it without being too crude. Oh, Shannon Gray. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Shannon Gray. No, he should be gagged. I mean, they're all gagged. They're all on the gag order. We looked at all that over there, didn't we? It's like they shouldn't be out here saying nothing. None of them. But there you go. Well, exactly. We're on the same page, Mark. Nice one. I'll add you guys up as soon as I can get around to that. And yeah, I say on the other channel, what's the next thing we've got really coming up? The 23rd, there's going to be a hearing. Great Hughes should be gagged. It's going to be a hearing coming up on the 23rd. Don't know if it's going to be public or anything yet. And we're waiting for some replies from Hitler. I mean, that dude needs to start doing something. What I hope is he had a couple of weeks off for Christmas and sat down and read through some stuff. Maybe he's going to come back now and make some decisions. Who knows? Right. Hopefully I'll see you guys some point tomorrow. I will be putting something out tomorrow somewhere, I promise. So yeah, look out for that. Try and help me push this channel as much as you can, guys, and yeah, let's see what happens. All right. Thanks for being here. Thanks to you guys. I really appreciate you all, even new to us. There's no sort of it. Fitz is my sister from another mister, I reckon. Right, guys. Have a good one, all right? Hey, there she is. Nothing. Oh dear. 16 gigabyte SD card. I got a few of those lying around, but I daren't look at them. You know, I never know what. I don't mean that. No, that sounded bad. Yeah, I'm not even going to go that road. Right. He could be. He might have been once. No, you're all right. Nothing. It's good to see you. I did see you earlier, but you disappeared before I could say hello. Anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow at some point or today. Later. Bye bye. Have fun. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.